What up, everybody? It's your boy Truth Soldier at it again, coming at you with another video. By the grace of God, blessed by the best. Okay, today's video is going to be called Flattest Places on Earth, a recorded fact. So where are the curviest places on Earth at? I'll repeat that. Flattest places on Earth are a recorded fact. So where are the curviest places on Earth at? Okay, the reason I ask that is anyone can get their phone, get their desktop, whatever, go to Google and look up the flatness of the United States. Okay, they rank by order of states, by percentage of area in the flattest category. Okay, the number one flattest state here in the United or divided states is Florida. Okay, number 2 would be Louisiana, and number 3 would be Illinois. Now, I find it funny, now out of all the states, okay, out of the top 20, almost all of them except for a few are right by the ocean. These lands are right by the ocean. So, you know, not all of them do that though, because California is ranked 24. But look at number 1, Florida. I think we all can agree that, you know, almost the whole state of Florida is there's water all around it on each side of the land, right? Now, wouldn't it make sense that, because, you know, there's quite a bit of Florida, that state, that is underwater, that goes underwater and then the water recedes, right? Now, isn't it logical thinking that, dang, why is Florida, which is water all the way around it, the flattest state? Maybe because water is flat on the surface. Water always finds its level. That's a known fact. Prove me wrong. Okay? Now, Florida, number 1. Number 2, Louisiana. Number 3, Illinois. Okay? Let me put this up so I can read it better. Number 4, South Carolina. Okay? Where's 5? Number 5, Minnesota. Number 6, where is that? Number 6 is Delaware. Okay. Number 7, North Dakota. I'm not going to read off all these states, but it is a known fact that we have several, they're all ranked up until the 49th or 50th state. Okay. But just because those states are ranked higher don't mean that they don't have flat parts to them as well. They're just ranked. Okay. Now, there's other flat places here on Earth. There's I want to give shots out. I don't know this gentleman, but I was Googling and I seen on Google, because, you know, the internet, I feel like they're trying to catch up. They're going to tell this truth here real soon. Okay. But when you Google certain things, you know, they don't give you the full truth. They'll give you some of the BS still. But like 3 or 4 links down, when I Googled, you know, where are the curviest places on Earth, or I'm sorry, the flattest places on Earth, you know, I got this story, and it's by Noel J. Hadley. This was back in April 2nd of 2017, and he named it 12 actual places that can only be visited on a flat Earth, right? So I find it funny, but this is how he starts his story. I hate to be a party pooper, but as you stand there munching on that delicious looking hors d'oeuvres, what if I were to tell you there are places on this earth so immensely flat that they simply defy the mandatory calculation needed for the curvature on a globe? You're a smart man, Noel. Sure, Dallas, Texas is flat. Phoenix, Arizona is also flat, and Chicago is just as flat as the very lake it probably sits on. But let's dream a little bigger, shall we? What if I told you there are places on this earth so flat that its square mileage would consume almost half of the continental U.S.? That's an odd-shaped globe if you think about it, right? As one travel magazine recently put it, there's places on our Earth suspiciously flat. And yet another, it's easy to laugh at our ancestors for thinking the world was flat. But looking at these places, you can see why. The horizon goes on and on and on endlessly. Actually, the horizon goes on and on endlessly everywhere. But I digress. Here are some of the flattest places on Earth which outrageously defy the heliocentric globe theory. Okay, I'm going to go pretty quick through these. The Everglades National Park. Everglades hold special memories for my wife and I, many of which include mosquitoes. We did, however, see our first manatee on the water. It was my 25th birthday and would have been an everlasting moment of ambience had it not been for the swarm of hungry mosquitoes chasing us out there. The Native Americans called it the grassy waters, others the river of grass. The Everglades in southern Florida is over 60 miles wide and 100 miles long, all of it flat, with waters flowing over a massive limestone shelf where it empties into the Florida Bay. This is yet one more example of water not being arced, as it is proposed by ball earthers who labeled themselves scientific and yet deny all testable theories as to the surface of water, which is flat every time. I'm looking at you, oceans. Every test verifies that globe believers are fans of science fiction. The entire state of Kansas. Okay, this is Noel's list, but I just find it interesting because these are facts. Number 3, the Danakil Desert. Okay, flat terrain of 100,000 kilometers. Its hostile tribes just might. Okay, number 4. Bear with me, guys. The Bolivian Salt Flats. You guys heard of that? At 10,582 square kilometers in size and about 100 kilometers across, the Salar de Uyuni salt flats in Bolivia, the world's largest salt flat, is roughly the size of Jamaica and nestled near the crest of the Andes, is the flattest place on Earth. Yes, even flatter than Kansas. It's a favorite destination for flat earthers because, once again, the surface of water proves beyond any reasonable doubt that there is no such thing as a curve. When it rains here, it pours. Floods, actually. What results is a mirror-like reflection which seemingly spans to the edge of heaven, not quite unlike the mirrored quality of moonlight reflecting off of the ocean. Number 5, the Bonneville Salt Flats. Okay, 900, let me see. The Bonneville Salt Flats is where you want to drive really fast, and I mean really fast, say 900 kph, for example, then this is the place to do it. Located in northern western Utah, the 121 square kilometer flats are famous for the Bonneville Speedway, which various daredevils since 1912 have strapped themselves into speed machines. Sounds legitimately flat to me. Because if you're going at those speeds, you want to make sure for sure that land is flat and there's not going to be any bumps in the road, any hills, because you can die, right? So we know for a fact that the Bonneville Salt Flats are flat those distances, which go against the curvature chart of NASA, okay? Number 6, the Maldives Islands, okay? Number 7, Lake Baikal. Okay. Number 8, Wadi Rum. Number 9, the Makgadikgadi Salt Pans. Number 10, the Schleswig-Holstein National Park. With an area of 1,705 miles, it is by far the largest national park in Germany. Did you get that? That's over half the distance between America's Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, and it's flat. Some 68% of its area is permanently underwater. There's that flat surface of water again, and 30% is periodically dry. Mud flats are as large as 40 kilometer wide in places. Okay? It's number 10. 11, the entire state of Florida, which we talked about. And number 12, he's got the Australian outback. Okay? Now, I have a question for any ball earther out there and any of my truth soldiers watching this video, or anyone watching this video for the first time and probably wondering what the heck I'm talking about. I just showed you and told you and have proof that there are facts, that there are places on this earth that are flatter than pancakes, okay, by long distances, miles, that go against the curvature chart, which is every mile should be a droppage of 8 inches per square mile. Okay? There's way too many places here on this earth that have flat lands over way too many of a distance too far that go against the curvature chart that NASA tells us. So, ball earthers, please make a video, comment, send any links to my email, which is truthsoldierforgod@gmail.com, and show me any factual or any facts on one place here on earth that has curve. Okay? And then if you could do after that, show me the curviest places here on earth. Because we just talked about the flattest places, but no one's talking about the curviest places. Shouldn't there be more curves here on earth since we're living on a sphere or even an oblate spheroid? Shouldn't there be more curves? And especially if we're living on an oblate spheroid, what they say now. So that means that the top of that is like flattened and the bottom of that is flattened. So shouldn't there be a place where there's like way more curve over here somewhere? Where's that at, globe earthers? Put your money where your mouth is. Or put your money where your belief and your religion is of your gravity. Because I'm pretty sure you who are watching this, who are probably a globe believer, because I hope somebody is going to share this to you, you probably do not believe in God, because the heliocentric model that you believe in, that pulled you away from God. Because in your mind, subconsciously, without even knowing it, you're thinking that everything is just magic and everything is just happening, and it's just happening just because, and we're some kind of accident and we came from the Big Bang Theory. But I'm here to tell you today, you've been lied to, and the way you're thinking is wrong. We do not live on a heliocentric ball model. We live on a geocentric. We are not an accident. We were created by God, the Almighty Father, which sits above in heaven, looking down on us like grasshoppers. Okay? So, show me the curviest places on earth and show me that they're facts, because I haven't been able to see that anywhere. And I find it funny that the thing that we live on is mostly curves, but there's no curves anywhere. There's mostly flatness. But you guys think people who believe in flat, or not believe, but know the earth to be a stationary level plane, you laugh at them when they have proof and can show you facts of flatness all over the place. Where is your proof at of the curve? Holla back with that, if you can. True soldier out. All my true soldiers out there, let's keep doing what we're doing. Let's fight the spiritual battle. Let me know what you think about in the comment section. I love you guys. Peace out.